Jacques Derrida, a name synonymous with controversy. A philosopher who dared to challenge the very foundations of Western thought. Born in Algeria on July 15, 1930, Derrida became one of the most influential thinkers of the 20th century. His work, often complex and challenging, has left an indelible mark on fields ranging from literature and law to politics and art. At the heart of Derrida's philosophical project lies deconstruction. Deconstruction is not a method or a theory in the traditional sense. It is rather a critical approach to understanding how meaning is constructed and destabilized. Derrida argued that meaning is not inherent in words or concepts. Instead, meaning arises from the interplay of differences and oppositions within language. Derrida's work often focused on uncovering the hidden assumptions and power structures embedded in language. He argued that language is not a neutral tool for representing reality. Instead, language actively shapes our understanding of the world. Deconstruction aims to expose these hidden biases and to disrupt the stability of established meanings. Derrida's work was met with both acclaim and criticism. His supporters hailed him as a brilliant innovator who revolutionized our understanding of language and meaning. His detractors, however, accused him of nihilism, obscurity, and undermining the foundations of truth and reason. Despite the controversy, Derrida's influence on contemporary thought remains undeniable. Derrida's deconstruction emerged from a rich intellectual lineage. His work drew heavily on the insights of structuralism, phenomenology, and existentialism. The Swiss linguist Ferdinand de Saussure provided a key foundation for Derrida's thinking. Saussure argued that language is a system of signs, where meaning is derived from the differences between signs rather than from any inherent connection to reality. Derrida also drew inspiration from the phenomenology of Edmund Husserl. Husserl's focus on the subjective experience of consciousness and the intentionality of thought influenced Derrida's understanding of how meaning is constructed. The existentialist philosophy of Martin Heidegger, with its emphasis on the finitude of being and the questioning of traditional metaphysics, also played a significant role in Derrida's development. Heidegger's concept of destruction, a critical engagement with the history of philosophy, resonated with Derrida's own project of deconstruction. Derrida saw deconstruction as a way of dismantling the hierarchical oppositions that underpin Western thought. These oppositions, such as speech, writing, presence, absence, and man, woman, are not natural or inevitable, Derrida argued. They are instead culturally constructed and imbued with power relations. By deconstructing these oppositions, Derrida aimed to expose the instability of meaning and to challenge the authority of dominant discourses. His work, rooted in the intellectual ferment of the 20th century, offered a radical new way of understanding language, meaning, and the very nature of reality. One of the most controversial aspects of Derrida's work is its implications for truth and language. Derrida challenged the traditional view that language is a transparent medium for representing reality. He argued that language is inherently unstable and that meaning is always deferred, never fully present. This has profound implications for our understanding of truth. If language is unstable, then truth claims also become unstable. Derrida did not deny the existence of truth, but he questioned the possibility of accessing it directly through language. He argued that truth is always mediated by language, and that language itself is a site of contestation and indeterminacy. This view has been both celebrated and criticized. Some see Derrida's work as a form of radical skepticism, undermining the possibility of making any meaningful truth claims. Others, however, see it as a necessary corrective to the naive belief in the transparency of language. Derrida's work forces us to confront the limitations of language and to acknowledge the complexities of meaning-making. Derrida's deconstruction of truth does not lead to nihilism or relativism. Instead, it opens up new possibilities for understanding how truth is constructed and contested within specific contexts. By acknowledging the instability of language, we can become more attuned to the ways in which power operates through discourse. While Derrida is best known for his work on deconstruction, his contributions to philosophy extend far beyond this central concept. Derrida engaged with a wide range of topics, from ethics and politics to literature and art. His work on the gift, for example, offers a profound exploration of the paradoxes of giving and receiving. Derrida argued that a true gift is impossible, as it always entails a form of reciprocity or obligation. He explored the complex interplay of generosity, self-interest, and the impossibility of pure altruism. This work has had a significant impact on fields such as anthropology, economics, and social theory. Derrida also made important contributions to political thought. He was a vocal critic of apartheid in South Africa and a strong advocate for human rights. His work on hospitality explored the ethical and political dimensions of welcoming the other. Derrida argued that true hospitality requires a radical openness to the unknown, a willingness to embrace the stranger without imposing conditions or expectations. Derrida's work on animals also deserves mention. He challenged the traditional philosophical view that animals are inferior to humans, lacking reason or language. Derrida argued that the boundary between human and animal is not as clear-cut as we often assume. He called for a rethinking of our ethical obligations towards animals and a recognition of their own forms of intelligence and communication. Jacques Derrida's legacy is one of both controversy and enduring influence. His work has sparked intense debates and continues to provoke strong reactions, yet his ideas have permeated a wide range of disciplines, from literary criticism to legal theory to political science. Deconstruction, despite its complexities, has become a key tool for critical analysis. Derrida's work has encouraged scholars to question assumptions, to unpack hidden meanings, and to challenge the stability of established categories. His emphasis on the instability of language and the importance of context has had a profound impact on how we understand meaning and interpretation. Derrida's legacy is not without its critics. Some argue that his work is overly abstract and inaccessible, while others accuse him of undermining the foundations of truth and reason. However, even his critics acknowledge the transformative power of his ideas. Derrida's work has forced us to confront the limitations of language and to rethink our relationship to knowledge, power, and the other. Derrida's influence can be seen in the work of countless contemporary thinkers. His ideas have inspired new generations of scholars to engage in critical analysis, to challenge dominant discourses, and to explore the complexities of language and meaning. Derrida's work, though often challenging, remains a vital resource for anyone seeking to understand the complexities of the modern world. That concludes our exploration of Jacques Derrida's controversial genius. Remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into complex topics. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, and keep deconstructing.